Okay, so for your final, it's going to be really big. So I cut out some straight edges that you can work with. We're going to start just like we do with the ruler. It has straight ends. So we're working landscape. So I'm going to turn it portrait so I can draw and like I said, you can't see it all. So we're going to turn it portrait so that I can draw out my my horizon line. So I'm going to line up with the edge of the paper, hold it down, and very lightly pull a line across. So there is my horizon line. Now I'm going to decide where my finishing point goes, and that's okay. I'm going to kind of do it almost to the middle, but not quite. And I'm doing this light on purpose so I can easily erase. So I'm actually going to be adding in an extra little side street or two to mine. I want you to challenge yourself, okay? So my first street is going to be the main one, which is going to look like roughly, and you're getting turned. Alright, and then I'm going to come here. And just like I was telling you with your sketches, you need to account for your sidewalks already. Start accounting for them. I come in. I know they're going to be much bigger the further down they go. That's okay. I'm still drawing this all very lightly. I'm choosing, and you see I can't see through, so what I might need to do, because these are not clear, is turn my paper upside down so I can still see this line. I want the width here to be about the same here. So I'm just going to estimate that looks about right. So I have that now. So unlike other things I've shown you where I had a whole line going across the bottom, I'm changing this up a little. So I'm going to come in further up, say here. And I'm dealing with running into things on my desk, so sorry. So I'm going to come in. I think I want to put a street here. Mind you, this is much further back, so these lines are going to be close together. Once again, always lining up with the edge of my paper. Taking into account that these are so far back. I'm making my sidewalks. This is a little further back, so I'm going to... Once again, I can't see, so I'm going to turn my paper so I can see. You always want to see what you're doing. Okay, so there's that, and then I would come in, erase that. So that's where one street is. I'm planing out my streets first, and that's on purpose because it gives me a good starting point. So then I'm going to come in. I think I'm going to want a street further down. So I'm going to line up with the edge of the paper. I'm going to come in, do that. Go down a bit because this is so far down. Go ahead and draw that part of the sidewalk. Mind you, that is not 100% straight, so I'm going to turn it this way. And correct it, so you see how I corrected it. Come in. Erase what I don't need. Mind you, that is a sidewalk, so I'm going to still have to come in here. Decide how wide this street would be. Line it up. Bring it down a little bit. And then just like up here, I'm going to erase this. So I could have more streets. This is kind of what I wanted at right now. If I wanted to, and I might do this later, I might put a continuing street over here. So this is my starting point. I have my horizon line, my vanishing point. I've already laid out my streets and my sidewalks. This is not the full design of a sidewalk, but it is a good starting point for them. I know this might be a little hard to see. And I'm sorry. So, the next thing I do is I have to start my first building. So, I'm actually going to start... Actually, I think I'll go ahead and do this road in. So, this road is gonna line up for me with this one over here. So I'm going to line up with my line that I already drew because it's a good starting point. And come here, do the same thing. And come in and erase this. Okay. Mind you, I messed up a little bit when I was drawing my line, and that's alright. Remember, turn your paper so it works for you, not against you. I'm going to redraw this line one more time because I don't like it. Remember, this is technical, so if you mess up, it's going to be really easy to tell. So, there it is. Now I'm going to go in and start my first building. I think I'm going to start up here in this area. So, the buildings are the same no matter what you do. And I'm going to freehand this so you guys can see. So, if I had a horizon light, remember this is not going to be perfect because I'm doing this free-handed. Actually, I'll do this with a pen so you can see. So if I have a horizon line and a vanishing point, and if I have multiple sections like this, obviously there's going to be a lot of erasing, which I can't do with a pen, so just bear with me. I'm going to get a little closer so you can see. Okay. So what I would do is my lines are still the same no matter where I am and what I'm doing. If I'm going to start my building here though, like what I'm going to be doing here on the other paper. So if I'm starting a building here, that means I'm thinking about that there's already a sidewalk, okay? So if I'm thinking about starting my building here, it's the same as if I come here and do this. If I have 1, 2 leading back to the vanishing point, 3 is a straight horizontal, so vertical vanishing point, so diagonal or converging line, a horizontal line. So 1, 2, 3, 4, which is a vertical line. 5 would lead back to this. 6 is going to connect, and it is a horizontal line. 7. And think about this as 8 and 9. Okay? Those lines don't change. You have those in every single building. But the order you put them down might not be numerical. So for this one, because I'm started in the corner, that's this. So I start with 7, 7, and then I would come in with 2, which lines up with the vanishing point. Then 1, or depending on where I stopped at. Then this would be 6, 5, 4. And you already have 8 and 9. And then you would conjoin there. So this honestly comes down to just remembering that the lines happen. All the lines are going to repeat no matter what you do. So back to my final. I'm trying to make sure you can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to switch to my shorter ruler for this part. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come to this corner where my sidewalk meets. I'm going to line up with the edge of the paper. If you do not, it is really easy to tell. I'm going to draw a line to about there. That's about as tall as I want that building. Sometimes buildings cover up roads. That's okay. Now I'm going to line up the top of this with my ruler. Actually, I'm going to bring this down just a little. I'm going to line this up with my ruler. Mind you, I'm trying to avoid extra lines I don't need, so I'm not drawing all the way, and that's okay because I want less to erase. So I'm lining up with that. I'm still lining up with that vanishing point because this is a diagonal line. And I'm going to do this like that. I'm going to let it go off the paper. Okay? Now, if I come in and make it a little wider, always making sure that I come back to this vanishing point. If I need to if you need to, put your pencil on the vanishing point and use that as like a seesaw for your ruler. I'm going to decide that I'm going to make it that wide. I'm going to come to about this area. I actually don't like it being that far down. So then I'm going to come over here, line up with the edge of my paper. I'm going to line up with this one, not this one. And I'm not going to go like this because that is a diagonal line and all diagonal lines go to that vanishing point. So we need to make sure that we are doing exactly what we are supposed to do, which means coming to where the line 2 and 7 meet, lining up, putting your pencil there, lining up with the edge of the paper, drawing a straight horizontal line. Then you can erase a little bit you don't need. I'm going to then come here to the end of this line, or this one. I'm going to go with the shorter one. Line up with the edge of the paper, just like I did before. Go like that. So, now what I do, and I'll erase these so you can see, because we don't see through buildings, so then lesser glass, and we're just not. So, I erase these so you guys can see a little better about what I'm doing. Okay, so now what I do is where these two lines meet, I line up with the edge of the paper. They go off the paper. I come here where these two lines meet, line up with the edge of the paper, draw it off. Now, mind you, the corner of my ruler kind of curves, so that's why I'm having a little trouble there. So after I draw the main part of the line, I can come in, line up with my line, and then draw a little straighter. And that would be my first building. Mind you, I would want to design more, but first what I want you to do is get your layout, and then we can go back through and start adding. Now, if you want to put a building on top of this, so like a second story, what you could do is you could come in, line it up. You draw out these lines first. Make sure you are with that, with your vanishing point, then come in, line it up just like we did before. So right now it's a plotting. And then just like everything else, you come from these. You line it, you bring all four corners up. Take this. Always are lining up, whether it's with the horizontal, with the vanishing point, or with the edge of the paper. Then what you do is you come in and you erase some of the stuff you just drew, and that's okay. What it is it's giving you bones to work with. Alright, this video is going to come to an end real soon. I'm running out of time. I got about 30 seconds. So you just go back in, make sure if you accidentally erased a part of your line, you just put it back. And then you could design it some more. It just depends on what you want to do. But that's how you could stack a building or a second floor. Alright.